most likely choose. I don't believe in marriage. But everyone has a right to choose how they live their life and who they love. Even though you can't choose who you love, you can choose how you love them. And I don't care what gender you are. If you want to have a career that isn't gender related and goes against all expectations, go for it. If you want to have a relationship with someone of the same gender or something very different, as long as they're an adult and consents, go for it. If you want to have a stereotypical trad wife life, go for it. Just don't hurt yourself and don't limit your possibilities. So it took me 18 years of living someone else's life to live the way I want, to love who I love, openly and happy. And that person that I love tremendously is myself. The most important relationship anyone will ever have, especially for women, is themselves. It's not a romantic partner. It's not your family. It's you. You can never be an amazing parent, a rock star partner, an awesome citizen, if you aren't happy, fulfilled, and as whole as possible before you start anything else. That's why I always put my oxygen mask on first before helping other people. And if my family thinks it's selfish for me to prioritize my needs, mental health, and happiness over them, then they're the ones that need a reality check. Because nobody in my family will ever prioritize me, my needs, my mental health, even my emotional support and well-being. So I have to do it. And if that's selfish, then I want to be more selfish. And living the way you want and loving who you love never existed in my family. And I will always choose love over family every single time. Because I don't sleep, I don't live with family. But family doesn't keep you warm. Love does. And if there's little to no healthy love in your family, it's not a family. You're all prisoners in an invisible room that you can't leave. And if a home doesn't have an overabundance of love, acceptance, support, and kindness, that's not a family. You're just trapped. You're trapped people who just unfortunately are related. And the best kinds of family in the world, you have to make, you have to find, you have to protect. And one of the best parts about being an adult is you no longer have to put up with abuse. You don't have to say it's okay when it's not. You can stand up for yourself, advocate for yourself. And if you live in an environment like I did, where you can't live the life you want openly, you can't love the person that you love, and you can't be your authentic person without fear of judgment or physical violence, that's not a family. That's a burden. And I just don't want it. I'd rather live my whole life happy and single and living a life by myself than having a heterosexual family where there's a loveless marriage, loveless parents, and a loveless house. The walls in my family home were white. There was very little healthy love there. And it's not love when you control people. You force them back into the closet. You force them to live an image, a lie. You intimidate people so they don't get out of line. where you sabotage